our best selves.
Go Kuhl and got a war. And I'm looking for some action.
Alright, let's do a little best self. Yeah! You got it! I can't even see. Welcome to my world. Alright, everyone make some way. Here comes the star. Wait, the star's coming through. King Awesome's coming through. Your star's here. No worries. I'm here to say Ted. Everyone's looking groovy. Hey! Stars and the Stoop and Bubba Fett together. Alright. I like it. Yeah. Here you go. Where's Deadpool? Hey, what's the rule? Hey everybody, it's Deadpool. I'm hosting, filling in for Jason Kuhl for Kuhl's Comic Book Basement. What kind of stupid name is that? What a loser! He must live in his parents' basement or something. I'm standing right here in front of Marvel vs. ComicCon, but this is the cool version. It doesn't have me in it. So I'll be in here all day. Remember, kids, don't forget to eat your tacos. I want a buck. I want a buck.
I would appreciate the money more than anything else. So if you can call your friends at Fox Feature Film and get the damn movies made.
Oh, they never answer my calls. They answer my calls like
That's a
100
problem.
times.
That's not a good sign. What's the sense of having the swords and the guns if you're not going to do something?
Well, I'm trying to be good and not be bad, but they just keep pulling me back in.
Good. Very good. Well played, sir.
I know people do that in Chicago.
Are you going to be here till like 5? Everybody, it's Deadpool here. I'm here on Jason's stupid show, Kuhl's Comic Book Basement. And today we got Fabian Nate. How do you say your last name?
How do you say my last name?
Well, how about I just call you Nick? Is that okay?
No, it's not.
Okay, well, Nick, how did you get your start?
How about if you call me sir?
Sir, okay, I can call you Sir. Sir Fabian.
Sir Fabian is actually good.
Okay.
You landed on it.
How'd you get your start, Sir Fabian?
I was born, and I grew up.
How'd you get your start?
In comics?
Yeah, oh, yes,
okay,
sir.
I'm sorry. I got a job at Marvel Comics in 1985.
Uh-huh.
Do the math, that was a long time ago. And I started writing comics in 1987. You don't have enough fingers. And I started writing Deadpool when I first created him.
Yes, tell me how you made me so awesome.
I made you so awesome by putting ridiculous words in your mouth and making you a bit of an imbecile. And that, my friend, is how you became popular. By being stupid.
Well, I wouldn't totally agree with that. But, yeah, sometimes I have my moments.
You have many moments.
Yeah, I'll say so.
You're having a moment right now, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Tell me, how was the idea of me knowing about the fourth dimension? Did that come to you, or did someone else?
I was writing Cable Deadpool, and honestly, it started with the introduction page. Marvel wanted all of us to do recap pages explaining what went on in the issue before. And I thought it would be more fun if Deadpool did it as a dialogue with the readers And then he started bringing in other characters who were appearing in the book to appear on the introduction page with him, and he talked to them as if he understood he was explaining comic book story, and the other characters had no clue what he was talking about. So it was funny, and I tried to keep most of it to the introduction page. Once in a while I did it in the book itself, but not that often.
Okay. Tell me about what it was like working on X-Force series.
Working on X-Force was fun a lot of times. Sometimes it was a little frustrating, especially when we first started, because we were always under a deadline pressure to put out a monthly book. There was a lot of changes happening at Marvel back then. That was when Rob Liefeld and the other artists were leaving to form Image, so we needed to kind of restart ourselves in a lot of ways after the first year of the book by bringing in other artists. Luckily, that meant Greg Capullo, who was a fantastic artist and did a great job drawing you. He gave you a lot more muscle mass than you currently have.
Oh yeah, sometimes I want to work out, but then I just eat a taco and I fall asleep.
That's understandable. I get it. Or several tacos, whichever the case may be.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So when you was doing X-Force, did you get arguments with the other creators and no, we need to do Cable this way. No.
No.
Oh,
No,
yeah?
people tend to resolve their problems between each other in civilized society, usually through conversation and compromise, not through gunfire and swords. Just so you know.
Well, if that's how you like to solve your problems, mine, I'm always about the blade.
I understand. That's good. It's gotten you far so far. You are lonely. You are alone. You are friendless, and don't have
I don't know
a girl.
about friendless. I got 2 million Facebook likes. Oh yeah, baby. But let's talk about me. Let's talk about New Warriors. How'd you like doing that? Did you have? Was it hard?
I love doing New Warriors. It was a lot of fun. Who was your favorite New Warrior? I have a feeling I know who, but who was your favorite New Warrior?
I think it's the guy with the gun and.
The guy with the gun, Night Thrasher.
Oh yeah, Night Thrasher.
I thought for sure you were gonna say Marvel Boy because he had nice tights.
Oh, no one has better tights than me. So yeah,
Awkward pause.
No, he doesn't need to know about that. What? Oh, I wasn't talking about.
I understand. No, I know.
So yeah, you got anything new you working on right now?
No, actually, I've been kind of out of comics for the most part for the last several years. I do a lot of stuff with Hollywood studios and video game companies and TV studios, a lot of work for them. So comics have been just a real small part of what I've done for the last 10 years. Since Cable Deadpool, actually, after I stopped writing that.
Oh, really?
Concentrating on other stuff. After writing you and Cable together in a book for 4 years, that was the tops. That was the pinnacle. How could I top that? I decided to not even bother trying.
No, you can't top Deadpool. He's the awesomest of awesome.
I did. I wrote Tim Drake, Red Robin, who's more awesome.
Oh, really?
Than you. He's much
That's
more awesome
interesting.
than you. He's much more awesome than you.
I'll have to talk to him about that.
He was 14 years old, and he figured out Batman's secret identity. What were you doing at 14 years old that didn't involve a Good Housekeeping magazine and your right hand?
Yeah.
And your left.
Sir, you got me there. I'm lost for words.
Which is fascinating because you wouldn't be if I were writing your words. I told you it was going to be an ass kicking. I told you.
Hey, anyone's going to do the ass kicking is going to be me, okay?
I understand.
All right. So, all right. So right now you're just doing stuff with your kids. I understand. You're just doing ComicCons, anything like this, or?
Not really. No. This is the first convention I've done in 2 years, and I should do more because then I get to meet wonderful people like you, Deadpool.
Okay.
But I don't do cons that much anymore. I'm an old man now, Deadpool, so I don't have the energy to travel all over the country and go to conventions. I did write a 5-page story for Marvel. It's going to come out in October, which is the X-Men's 50th anniversary issue, which I'm pretty sure you're not appearing in because you're not an X-Men.
Oh yeah. Well, we're just going to call him over about that right now.
You should. Or you should have done this interview wearing the Marvel Girl costume and pretend that you were an X-Men like you've done so many times in the past.
I can't even find my phone.
why, I told you this earlier, why did Rob Liefeld give you pouches if it wasn't to keep your cell phone in?
I put my hot sauce, my tacos in my pouches.
Okay.
That's why I don't got any room for any more stuff.
Did he lose his phone? How can a guy with 50 pouches on his belt lose his cell phone? Deadpool, mon ami.
Oh,
So
yeah.
imbécile.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about my buddy Cable. Did he get your hands on creating him? I heard.
Not really, no. Rob Liefeld created him with Louise Simonson. I've written probably more of him than anyone else, but I didn't actually originally create him. I have, I will say, fostered him along the way.
What was it like working with Rob?
It was cool. Rob was fun. He was a crazy young guy back then. I was a young guy too, not as young as he was. He had a tremendous amount of energy. Sometimes he was a little unfocused, kind of like you. But when he did put his attention to it, he was excellent, which you're not capable of doing.
Oh yeah, we was having an interview. I'm sorry.
Prevents you from being excellent.
No, I'm always awesome as awesome can be. So yes, well, I just wanted to thank you for creating me,
I want to thank you for being created.
and thanks for coming to St. Louis, Sir Fabian.
You're very welcome. How do you pronounce my last name again?
It's Nazi,
Nice and easy. There you go. Good job, Deadpool.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And don't forget you eat your daily taco.
I won't.
It keeps the doctor away. So, how long have you ladies been cosplaying?
She's been a lot longer than me. I started back in 2008, 2009, just as a costumer. You know, pretty much a difference between myself and I think a lot of other cosplayers. Like, I do a different character like almost every convention, but I don't really spend the whole year in the same outfit. But I've been like doing this comic since it was the end of 2008, maybe 2009.
Hey, Lhars, how long you been doing it?
I started about 2010, and we were introduced from a website, busygamer.com.
Okay.
And ever since, we've been BFFs. We've been doing it at the hip. She's my costumer in crime, is what I call her.
Is that right? Yeah, you guys do make a perfect, like, best friend couple.
Yeah, we definitely know how to get in trouble and have a good time.
Okay, so you guys been reading comics since you was a kid. You guys are into reading comics. Who's your favorite comic book?
I own every Catwoman. I'm gonna go ahead and admit that.
Okay.
I wouldn't say they're the best.
I think the most popular anyone from Gotham City is most popular, no matter villain or hero.
But my favorite is probably the Punisher series, the Punisher Maxes. Those are probably my favorite.
Yeah, that's a little good. You thinking really hard, you know?
Oh no, I'm just letting her finish. I'll let you guys. Actually, my favorite, most of my favorite comic book characters are usually the anti-heroes. Like Prince Namor, the Submariner, is like my favorite character, and also Jack Russell, the Werewolf by Night. I was actually in the Monsters, in the Legion of Monsters, before I got into superheroes. I didn't even know about Batgirl or Batman until the cartoons. I got into the Batman comics after I got into the cartoons, so I was kind of like bloomer. But I have everything Batgirl pretty much.
Did you guys get into it by yourself, or do you guys have brothers or dads that were into it?
I pretty much started off reading Archie comics just as a little girl, and then just kind of transitioned from like Archie to Sabrina, and then straight into Legion of Monsters. I was into, like I said, Werewolf by Night and Morbius, the vampire. So I went from knowing the monsters and then reading like, oh, well, Marvel's got other comic characters. It was just X-Men stuff. So then I started reading superheroes.
Okay. Now, I know you do a radio show when you're not doing cosplay and doing conventions. How's that? How do you like doing that?
It's pretty fun. A few years ago, I was approached by the Loud Idiots out in New Jersey to do kind of a segment on their podcast every Tuesday. And I did that for about 3 or 4 years, but due to my new job, I don't do it anymore. But now I am hosting and producing like an all-girl like video cast where it's just it's called Fangirls, Dames of the Round Table, and it's pretty much just a bunch of my girlfriends and just sit there for an hour and talk books, comics, movies, video games. We just bullshit for an hour.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun. Lhars, what else do you do when you're not cosplaying?
I'm a full-time artist. I have an art commission business and I'm an art director, so I do graphic art. And my 24/7 kind of job is artwork day in, day out. And so, yeah, the costuming, I think it just kind of falls in the category. It's still a form of art, and you're still being crafty. And so, yeah, I get to do what I love day in, day out. I love it.
Awesome. Is there any other projects you guys are doing? Any other conventions you guys are doing right in the coming up future?
Yeah, we got Band Days coming up first weekend of October over in Dallas.
Oh yeah, my birthday's in the first week of October.
Really? It's your early birthday.
Thank you.
We have Band Days. We're coming up again. We're doing our Disney villains, hopefully with no malfunctions that we did here. Luckily, we were able to see what was going to be happening. So we have a big Disney villains group we're doing out in Dallas. We don't want to talk about that. And then we're doing a Big Trouble in Little China movie. So
Awesome. Great. Okay, I'd say thank you for all the nerds. You know, you guys make us nerds look good. You know, back in the days we didn't have beautiful girls, you know, supporting nerd. You know.
I'm sure you did.
We didn't know about it, but now
you didn't know about them. Back in the day, I wasn't a beautiful girl. Like I'm a very late bloomer.
I call bullshit.
No, I'll show you. I grew up overweight, wearing braces with thick lashes. These are actually bifocals, but you can't tell because now we have better lines. So if it wasn't for someone in my life who was dear to me, who didn't make me feel better about myself, I probably wouldn't have come out of my shell. But I've always just kind of been me.
Oh yeah. Is there any? I know you guys do you collect toys? I know Taffia collects toys. Do you like collecting toys as well?
Yeah, I'm guilty.
What's your favorite kind of toys? Bobbleheads, or do you like action figures, or?
It's more action figures, and actually I'm a very big fanatic over Pez dispensers, and I have a wall of Pez dispensers, literally.
Oh yeah.
I probably own like 100. And it's like my addiction every time I go to Walmart or any of those stores. I have to hit the Pez aisle for where the Pez is, and I will dig through every like pinhole of them. Like I have to dig through and see what's in there. So yeah, I'm a guilty pleasure.
So,
I've got them at home.
let's see. When you guys ever go to premieres of comic book movies, or you guys ever asked to help promote any of the comic book movies?
Really good stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think I've actually gone to any of the premieres or taken part of those. It's one thing whenever you're into the books and the artists and you get to meet the people, the authors themselves, but as far as how some of the movies get Hollywoodized until I get to see it before I go and represent it, I really don't want to strap my name to it yet until after I see it. So, no, I've never partook in any of those, to be honest.
You guys seen the latest comic book movies that just came out, like Wolverine or Kick-Ass 2?
I haven't seen either one of them.
You haven't seen Iron Man 3?
I did see Iron Man 3.
How about Jeff Smith?
What you think about Iron Man 3?
It was a good action movie.
You liked it?
I probably gave it like 2.5 out of 5. You know, it was a really good action movie, but there's a lot of stuff that I didn't really like. I was like, that's not happening. That's
That's what I heard. I watched most of Iron Man 3, and I heard
I had issues with all the suits that, like he could be like flying and all of a sudden his suits would just come apart and he'd fall in the sky, but then like the other times when he could like fall like from the sky or fall from somewhere and like land on the concrete and the suits wouldn't fall apart. So I had little technical issues like that. I like to dissect stuff and be like, well, that doesn't make any sense in our world.
It's always the little things that count. I didn't like in Spider-Man 3 how Venom didn't refer to himself as we, and everyone was like, who cares?
Exactly, but that's a very technical, it's a technical thing. Like, that's part of it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's only the people that are really into the books are really serious. They're gonna take a lot of the movie and acting personally, and that's kind of one of those things. I even judge Game of Thrones, and I read the books. I judge the TV series real bad. And yeah, it has to go. So for Sep, I'm not happy. I'm an angry little fan.
I'm kind of a picky nerd myself. What do you guys think of the Ben Affleck playing Batman?
I'm happy about
Are you
it.
happy about it? I found it I got to get used to it. The idea.
That's how I was at first. I was just like, I'm okay with it. But the more I've watched Argo 3 or 4 times since that's announced. I've watched Town a couple times since that. I've watched Dogma a couple times since that. You know, like I still can't see him as Bruce Wayne, but
The Playboy version.
I haven't pictured him as Bruce Wayne yet, but I can see him as the Batman. You know, because and I know there's a lot of people who are just upset about it and don't like it, but it took me, like, you know, separating him from, and I never saw Daredevil, so I can't be one of those people. And he was horrible Daredevil. I never saw it because
And
I
they
didn't
said
care.
you didn't like it.
You know, I didn't.
That's not how you wrote it.
I didn't see it, so I don't know. But as far as like, you know,
Did we have the Kenneth Rock?
I think we probably shouldn't judge him based on something else because, like, you know, people thought the same thing about, you know, the guy from those teen movies, Heath Ledger playing, you know, the Joker. People thought the same thing about, you know, Michael Keaton being Batman. He was scrawny and tiny, and I thought he was perfect. You know, Robert Downey Jr. is like, you know, Tony Stark. People weren't sure, so I don't really think we should really judge until it comes out, unless it's Jensen Ackles. If it's Jensen Ackles, it's gonna suck.
You got any thoughts?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm not gonna jump in that supernatural dog boat. I'll steer clear of her. She could take the shanking out in the parking lot, alone. But no, I'm still struggling with the whole Ben Affleck thing. I did watch Daredevil, and I thought he could have done such a strong part in that because I've seen his acting. He can be a great actor, but even playing a Superman role that he could have gone and taken a far distance, he really didn't go as far as he could have. So I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm kind of.
It is a big deal.
I'm no comment, kind of sitting back, and yeah, I'm gonna wait to see what happens because yeah, Heath Ledger totally proved us wrong. Like, he came out of the woodwork and played his best acting role ever.
He became the Joker so much that it pretty much killed him.
Yeah, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal for his acting. So no, I'm just gonna sit. I really want to see what Ben could do. Like, I would love to see him reach a new par.
Yeah, just reach a whole new level of acting, because Batman and Bruce Wayne is 2 different people. Because he got when people look at Bruce Wayne as the playboy and the guy who dates every other model and does everything, and that's what he just wants you to think is how he's like, and so he doesn't think that he's Batman. And then you got Batman, who's really how Bruce Wayne is. And I think, like Taffia, he can play Batman, but to play the really outgoing Bruce Wayne,
Kind of a callous Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
So.
I'm interested to see what you do, and I'm hoping for the best. To be honest, I prefer not to see another flop. Like, I want to see something good come
Batman
out.
Forever.
Yeah, I would love to see something good.
You don't recognize.
Thanks a lot for having us, Jason.
Oh, no
Trying to interview
problem.
us, but yeah, we
Thanks
gotta
for
keep
coming
trucking.
over, guys.
We gotta keep trucking.
Oh yeah, no problem. Thanks for appreciate you guys doing the interview with me, and I hope to see you guys next year.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Tell them to invite us back.
Oh, I'll tell Steve. I'll make sure of that. I'll threaten him to have to come back to the store if you guys don't come back.
Awesome.
There you go. Take them down.
Oh yeah, I'll drop an elbow and then I'll give him a tombstone.
There you go.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies. Enjoy the rest of the here in St. Louis, and have a safe trip back.
Will do.
Thank you.
All right. before I start, I'm going to crash this panel. Hey, don't forget to eat your daily tacos, everybody. Yeah. King Awesome is here, everybody. Please, no last starting, please. Okay. Maybe just one. Yeah. Who loves pointy things like me? Oh, that happens all the time, folks. Just watch out for falling ammo. Come on. Yo, I'm feeling it.
There you go.